y'all. So get in here, get in here. We are talking all you saw or you see the thumbnail. We getting into this because a lot of you guys between Kamala Harris and what the hell is going on, then the Democrats have a shitstorm over there going on. So you guys, we're going to get into this conversation. I want to talk about this conversation because at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, you guys, y'all gonna fuck around and find out. Democrats, you're gonna fuck around and find out. Democrats, I'm telling you right now, we want to get into this. I want to talk about it. 50,000 of you like that video, and I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be off the chain. This debate's gonna be off the chain. Are you on YouTube? Can you see me on YouTube? YouTube, if you're there, where are you guys at? YouTube, share this, like this, share the live, you guys. Count down 5 minutes, share the live, get your coffee. We're talking about this new Trump ad. We're talking about how Trump is coming for Kamala Harris, how Kamala Harris is going to be trying to instigate him, and how this man and they're going to try to kill him, but he's killing it, y'all, out here right now. So you guys, if you want to talk about Trump, you were on the 50,000 people that hit my website, hit my YouTube about that commercial that we released. Stay here, stay tuned, share the live. We'll be right back in 5 minutes.
Hey, you guys, Kareem Jackson, you are live on the set, and I'm going to take you around the world with me. My dream as a minimalist CEO, turning my clients' dreams into reality is what I do, showing that success is truly for everyone. Hey, you guys, I've got new shows weekly. Stay tuned and live your best life.
make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger than ever. Hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better. 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 Work it, work it, work it, work it.
Stroll down the runway, another payday, cover of magazines. And when they see me, they wanna be me. I am the fantasy. Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let magazine. Box office sweetie, an Oscar nominee. Now watch me snatch trophies. Woo! Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Walk, now walk, walk, now walk. Stroll down the runway, another payday, cover of magazine. And when they see me, they wanna be me. I am the fantasy. Woo! Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Bump and bump it, bump it and bump, bump it, bump.
Success is for everyone, you're special. You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Kareem Jackson is here. Turn your dreams into reality. Remember, baby, success is for everyone. Live on the set, new shows weekly.
Hey, you guys. Hey. What's up, you guys? Kareem Jackson here, and I'm live on the set, you guys. What is going on? I'm going to tell you first off the bat. The Trump commercial is off the motherfucking channel. And black folks like me, we don't know who the hell to vote for. We so undecided, it is literally pathetic. I know 50,000 folks watched here, and they raised all this money and millions and all this money. But at the end of the day, I ain't never seen nothing. I've never seen no money. I've never gotten support from the Democratic Party. My whole situation, my whole network, I've never seen it. So the frustration is, first of all, it was like, Biden, Trump. I was definitely, y'all, it was Trump at the couch. I was not thinking about that old dude running it, because I'm thinking in my head, come on, you guys, really? If it was me, if that was my pop, I would have said, Papa, come on, sit down, retire. Spend time with your family. I want a fighter in the office. I want someone, y'all can think about this all you want. We black folks out here, y'all may not think about this. We've dealt with racism in America is better now than ever before. I think that people out there are giving you the wrong fucking impression. Biden used to be kind of racist a little bit. Then we won him over. Trump, probably, definitely his dad, the whole KKK thing, definitely a little racist before, but we won him over. But pretty much all of America used to be racist, people. 100%. We couldn't even drink in the fucking fountains. We couldn't work. We couldn't get jobs. What are you talking about? So if you're telling me that guys like me, I've been in business since I was in elementary school. I've been in business. So when it comes down to it, you guys, come on, come on, come on. So when it comes down to it, you guys, please understand something real quick. Is that when it comes to the situation, um, oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. I jumped right into this shit, y'all, because I want to talk about Trump. His new damn commercial got me excited and shit. People just tell me who the fuck about. I'm Kareem Jackson. I'm live on the set, you guys. And a lot of them are black, a lot of them are women. But at the end of the day, this situation right now is about Trump. Antonio.com. Like this, share the live, you guys. I gotta get all my plugs, y'all. Sorry about that. Apologize. But let's back to what I'm talking about. Democrats are gonna fuck around and find out, because when it comes down to it, people out there that are asking the question, why do black folks, why are they saying that some of us can identify with him because he went to jail? Is because it's not that we think, Jesus Christ, it's not that we think that Trump identifies, or it's not that black folks like us identify more with Trump because he went to jail. No, we know the white motherfuckers, they never got nothing happening to them. When they walk their ass in that damn clink clink, the same as when we first walk in the clink clink for some bullshit, it changes your ass. I think he's kind of, to me, it's a situation where we think that now he can relate. We all niggas now. They coming for you. They try to take his ass out. He is going to be understanding us more. They will understand us more, because even Trumpers now realize what black folks have been talking about. So again, you guys, Kareem Jackson here. I'm live on the set. You guys, yet thousands of you have seen and liked, and hundreds have commented of the video that we did showcasing this new commercial. So I'm going to show you the commercial again. And for you guys out there, crats or whatever, y'all, don't fuck around and find out. I'm telling you, what I like about Trump is he knows how to attack. I want a man, a woman, a black, a white that represents America, that knows how to come after somebody. Done taking this whole situation, when you take all my videos viral and all that stuff, I was surprised that happened. But first, let me get into a little story, because a lot of you folks don't really know me that well, and I haven't had a political show. My first show ever was in Kansas City, Missouri. My partner, we were on a political station, and the show was called Republican or Democrat, Who Should a Black American, a Minority America Be? Who should a minority in America be? That's what it was. So let me get this story. I've been doing this Democrat Republican business thing for a long time. My family, hard Democrats. As always, I mean, we're black Americans, right? So what do you expect? We're Democrats. Nothing. That's what you expect. Hard Democrats. Politicians in my family, Democrats. Best friends, senators, congressmen, city councilmen, Democrats. Hanging out, politicians, supporting the elections, showcased mayors, Democrats. All this, even right now, I know the mayor of my hometown, Democrats. Okay, it's to be expected. But my father, Ajax, love my dad, love my mom, got good parents, hardworking parents, morals parent, traditional parents, divorced a few times, but traditional man, taking care of his wife, things like that. Had a business. He's a black American entrepreneur who didn't get his break. Mind you, he knew the same people I knew, same politicians that have been he's known them his whole life. He didn't get a break until he left America, and he blew up overseas. I had another uncle who was an artist who didn't get a break, blew up overseas. So I didn't grow up seeing the Democrats were doing a whole lot for my family. To be honest, I understand a lot of blacks out there believe that, oh yeah, you wouldn't be able to drink from water fountains. You wouldn't be able to do this. You wouldn't be. I understand that. But you know what? I can drink from a water fountain in fucking the Philippines, Africa, India, everywhere. So it's kind of like you're doing for me what should already be for me anyway, and you want me to give you credit for that. I don't understand that. I get what you did, and thank you. But that shouldn't have been the case in the first place. And my dad would always, and he voted Democrat every fucking time. I wasn't in the booth, but he said he did. He would always say, but son, yeah, it's hard times right now. You know, when the Democrats are in office, it's hard times, but our family business always does better when the Republicans are in office. Ever since I was 8 years old, this is a family thing. Like we would literally, as a black business family, would get excited when the Republicans were in office because even though we thought that it wasn't good for black people, that's what they told us to think, we knew selfishly that it was good for our business, our American business. This is before minority. This is before census bureaus and all that crap. My father used to picket in California to get government contracts for construction work in California. So he would always say, we always do better when the Republicans are in office. And that's all he would say. I wouldn't go into why. My mother, more my story, even left my father because he was broke, because he had no money. He was a black man in the Midwest, dark skin, trying to make it, stylish, badass brother, entrepreneur, because he couldn't get a job nowhere. He actually applied at this is a very funny part of it. I'll break into this. My father applied to work for what's the pharmaceutical company anyway. Couldn't get hired. Very racist in Kansas City at the time. Very racist. But my dad would always say that he does better Republicans are in office. My mother left him because he didn't have any money and inspired him to be better. So as I grew up, I was in business my whole life. My family was in business my whole life. My grandmother and grandfather were all in business. I was a serial entrepreneur myself. I had my first business where I had my first job. I didn't last that job very long. I've been in business since I was literally in grade 6. I had my own business since I was in the 6th grade. I've been a black entrepreneur. My first business partner was white, by the way. A Republican family, if I remember right, way back. I didn't know what it meant, but it was a Republican family too. Spring Valley, California, shout out to you. As I got older, I started to notice what my dad was saying. He didn't want to direct me because my dad didn't direct me. He wasn't the dude that told you what religion to be, what political party to be. He didn't talk about gay or straight. He kind of just said it and let you figure out what the fuck he was talking about. So as I got older, later around the time that I got mature and 18, I remember I'm in business, I was in 6th and 8th grade. Bush, around the era when the second Bush was going for office the first time, when he was trying to get elected, I was already in media, I was already award winning, I was already Entrepreneur of the Year, Black Entrepreneur of the Year, Young Black Entrepreneur of the Year. And I used to always hate that why can't this be the Entrepreneur of the Year? Why it's always got to be black or some shit like that, or gay, or young, or whatever the hell. Some minority. I just can't be the Entrepreneur of the Year. And I'm in media, I'm a Democrat, and here comes Al Gore. And they just assume I'm going to vote for this guy, support this guy, everything. Remember Al Gore? Remember him? Remember him? You guys probably forgot. I used to hate his freaking khakis. And bullshit aside, crazy, silly, whatever you said about Bush, I liked his suits. I liked how he acted. I was amazed, enamored with how did this dude that everyone says is so dumb have the money and the support and the investment that he had. I also started to notice, I started to pay attention. I'm in the media now. My magazines are out. I'm in media. I got my show. I started to notice the Democrats in my business life, right? Not in my personal life, but in my business life. And I knew big names. Like I can name like Cleaver. I mean, I can name names that are people that are current right now. They never helped me financially. They never gave one dime. They never gave one ad to my business. They never did anything for my business. Democrats, politicians, if they did help me, and if I'm lying, I'm dying. They expected a kickback. They expected me to give them fucking money. If they gave me 10, they wanted 5 on my ass. Swear to God on my heaven. These are Democrats. These are family. These are friends, people that I know. They didn't just help you because you're black in business or you're an entrepreneur. Hell no. If they brought me a deal from Budweiser, nobody buys them anymore, but back in the day, Budweiser, they wanted money for that. Democrats, people that I knew, okay? But quietly, I started noticing white business people who I worked with, who were clients of mine, who that time I had a company that maintained estates and had a marketing business at that time. And then I launched the magazine at that time. The first time, my first magazine in my career. I noticed that these white business people, and a lot of them, at least 50 to 80% of my clients, actually, I didn't know at the time, but they were Jewish. Kansas Jews. Just Overland Park, thank you for helping my ass out back in the day when I was a kid. I had white partners. I had white clients. Okay. My mentors were white at that time. I had no black mentors. I had no black SCORE. Remember SCORE still around? SCORE, Service Corps Retired Executive, right? All white. They don't promote it, but pretty much Republican. The SBA, kind of Republican. A lot of those guys in there are Republicans quietly too. I started to notice. I started to pay attention and notice that with the Republican, let me tell you how I found they were in the Republicans. They never told me they were Republicans. I used to notice at events or I go to their homes and things. They had a little car outside with the Republican sticker, just on the sticker, just the bumper sticker, just in the back, just a little sticker. I started to ask, what's with these stickers? Tell me, let's talk about this. Who is this, who's Bush? What's that about? Why are you voting for Bush and not Gore like that? Mind you, they're all white. These are two white dudes. I'm like, how do you choose between two white dudes? And these guys, these Republicans back in the day, not like the Republicans of today, well, like the new Republicans of today, but these Republicans, remember now, this is Kansas. These Republicans, quietly, I became to realize that they were Republicans and they were going to vote for Bush. And I voted for Bush too once. I became a Republican from these guys because who really helped me ended up being them. That's what I noticed. I started paying attention to the people that were giving my business the money, the organizations that were supporting my family, the organizations at the end of the day. I don't mean supporting me to the welfare case. I don't mean supporting me to the food bank. I don't mean that. I'm saying giving me clients in my business, giving me tutorship. And I'm black, bro. In case you can't see me, I know if you see me, you know I'm black. But if you're listening to this voice on a real podcast, I'm black. I started to look up and realize, and remember, at this time, Donald Trump and Oprah were Democrats. And I didn't like that vibe, that elite vibe. I didn't relate to it. I'm an entrepreneur. I work construction. I had car washes. I had restaurants. I dug holes. I built decks. That was that construction guy. I had the Ford F-150, 250, the Ford 350, and a Chevy Tahoe. Lived in Kansas City, Missouri. Clients white. I was that dude, the black dude, the cutting the grass, and that was me. So they're different than typical Republicans of today, but I'll tell you this, I started to notice that's who helped me. So I've been a Republican longer than Trump. So when you come for me about this Republican Democrat things, I vote for whoever I want to vote for, but I had to choose. And I choose for my business. I had 100 fucking employees back then. I chose who was fiscally going to take care of me. And remember now, I'm a business owner, my fucking clients. Plus regulation, things like that. I didn't like all that either. I can deal with a racist, even face to face. So this whole, they're racist, they're not, or whatever, I can deal with that. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to if an alien landed, I'd rather have a hick and a nigga with me any day of the week. So we better stop fighting each other because we're best friends. At the end of the day, they got us both okie doke. But I will say this. Anyway, YouTube, I see you fucking rocking. I'm going to have you wait no longer. Look at this Trump ad. And we're going to come right back and talk about this. And tell me this motherfucker ain't. I'm a proud American from this goddamn commercial. I get freedom. It's my shirt. I've been saying this for longer, but I like an aggressive, don't fuck with me person because that's my attitude. Play this commercial. Let's come right back.
The building. President presidential race, Donald Trump wins the presidency. What started off as unlikely, impossible, is now reality.
I will fight for you with every breath in my body, and I will never, ever let you down.
We have a president who actually fulfilled the promises he made during the campaign, securing the border to foreign policy.
He now has a record as president that's pretty damn impressive. Breaking news out of Palm Beach,
The FBI has executed an unprecedented search warrant at President Donald Trump against a former president. Has both sides of the political aisle up in arms.
Dangerous and unstable moment in American history.
The Justice Department has just indicted former President Donald Trump.
7 years. They hated him, they targeted him, they hunted him.
This is the epitome of the abuse of the prosecutorial power to preempt political decisions.
I never thought anything like this could happen in America. The only crime that I have committed is to fearlessly defend our nation from those who seek to destroy it. The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead. They want to take away my freedom because I will never let them take away your freedom. They want to silence me because I will never let them silence you. They're not coming after me, they're coming after you, and I just happen to be standing in their way, and I will never be moving. On November 5th, 2024, justice will be done. We will take back our country, and we will make America great again. America will always rise to every challenge and overcome every danger.
Donald Trump seems to always get stronger when challenged. These tough things, I think, give him strength.
When I'm reelected, I will totally obliterate the deep state.
As long as we have pride in our beliefs, courage in our convictions, and faith in our God, then we will not fail.
Okay. I'm undecided as hell because you're telling me and you wasn't a proud ass American. Come on now. Tell me in the chat. Proud or I don't care. But if that made you fucking proud, I don't care if you're white, black, green, yellow, hickey, dicky, doc, a nigga from the hood, wetback, spick. I don't care who the fuck you are. If you saw that, because I'm out here in the expat streets, the world saw that shit and said, if this motherfucker is back in office, we will not be fucking with America no more. We will not fail. I don't care what you're saying. Democrats, you're going to fuck around and you're going to find out because the Republicans know how to market and they always have. He's about business. I'll be very honest with you. I'm very torn between the whole social issues thing. They've never made any money for me. It's never done anything for me. I see my dad to this day, all that he did, all the support. He's in a bed in a retirement home right now, and he's not even that old. Where's the Democrats now? Where's all these benefits now? And if I understand the issues with Trump, felon, all this, but shit, half Americans are fucking felons. We all niggas now. I think that, as I said before, we're black folks, where you're getting it confused, black folks and white folks and Democrat shields and all these people that are about. We do not mean that Trump can identify with, that we identify, I say it back because y'all got me saying it fucking backwards. We never said that Trump, or we identify more with Trump because he is a felon, because he went to jail, because no. We're saying, now look, Trump, Trumpers, we all niggas now. Now they're coming after you too. Now you know how it feels. Wasn't no black person trying to sniper Trump and try to kill him and assassinate him. That was a white boy. You all worried about the wrong people. And I believe they're going to fuck around and find out. This man just tried to get it. They just tried to assassinate him. He has not. Yes. You do it again for the ones that wasn't listening. That was just last week. And Democrats, for somehow, you just skipped over this shit. You got 3 dead at least. The shooter who's someone's child. Whatever you want to say. And you don't have more respect for this man? I don't care if he's a felon. I don't care if he's a fucking racist. At the end of the day, he's an American. And if someone just tried to come after you and shoot up your house, you would hope that they would care. And instead, finally, which I've been saying initially, I was undecided because I was like, y'all, come on now. You can't expect me to vote for Biden over Trump. I wouldn't hire Biden over Trump. He needs to go home and enjoy the last beautiful years of his life with his family, not be fucking around with this shit. And I knew Trump was going to smear him through the fucking pavement. Trump could just talk too fucking fast and Biden be fucked up in a debate. The only chance, now all of a sudden, it seems very fucking suspect too. Trump, they almost tried to kill this man. And I got 5 bullet wounds in my leg, by the way, right? Okay, I've experienced that shit. Give me a little. 5. They've tried to fucking kill me too. I've also been mugged and shot at. I know. I'm not gonna say who it was by. It wasn't by black and it wasn't by white. I'm gonna say. I don't want to call out nobody's nationalities. So I can relate to that shit. And what we're saying as black folks like me and black men, we're saying, no. Trump can identify more with us now because now he sees how it feels to have them come after you. That's what he's learning. They're making him realize how it is down here for us who's slumming it, including the white hick-ass folks that you guys say are so crazy. At the end of the day, they're all American. They're all American. And I'll tell you, gay, straight, Mexican, migrants, Jews, everybody. If some shit goes down, they want a nigga and a hick on their side. I tell you that much. So when it comes to this commercial, if you don't feel the pride as an American, I get the melting pot. And I wish that America was like some other countries. If it could be Trump and then Kamala could be the vice president, okay, maybe. Because when it comes down to it, our president does not have to beat Trump. Our president is not fighting against Biden and Hillary and not fighting against Kamala. They're fighting against Putin. Remember Duterte? Come on. They're fighting against Kim Jong-un. I say that shit right. They're fighting against people. They're fighting against that. When this is all said and done, you'll forget about whoever loses. Nobody remember Biden in 1 year. You saw what happened to Wendy Williams. She retired, went home, and died. This man has respect from us black folks because we know that now he sees what black folks and poor white folks and middle-class white folks feel like when they're trying to break us. They're trying to break him. So I'm sitting up here, sitting back thinking, it wasn't no black boy that came for you, Trump. It was one of them. That's what we're trying to say. And this commercial, I'm sorry, you guys, I might play the motherfucker again. If you just forget Trump's in the motherfucker and you be honest with yourself, this commercial made me proud to be a fucking American. We will not fail. What else he say? We will not fail and make America great again. We could get in a room, we could debate on what part of America was great. We could do all that shit. But the racist card, stop putting that on me. Everybody, I'm out in the world doing business. I'm the only nigga in most rooms. So being the first black in America to do some shit is kind of getting old. It's kind of getting old. Because when you leave America and you travel the world and you're doing, if you're a black person doing hair in Paris, you're going to be the only nigga in the motherfucking room probably. The only American one. There might be some Europeans, some black Brits, or some Jamaican Brits. If you're in Asia and you're in the room, like me, you're the only nigga in the room. So I was proud, and I want to thank you guys, the 50,000 and counting who have liked, shared, and watched that fucking video. I thought I would go here personally and give you my opinion on the motherfucker and why I put it out there. I was a proud American. Stop trying to divide us. Kamala, I'm undecided, girl, because you ain't blackity black either. Let's be real. You can't tell me you white, but you're from goddamn Yugoslavia or some shit. That's not like, I mean, yeah, you white, but you ain't from Texas. You ain't from Florida, Kentucky, Iowa. When we say white, we mean white, okay? And if we don't mean you, so I'm curious about your interest too, because you've already said you won't do anything for black people, Kamala. I love you. Girl, we down. But Trump ain't said no shit like that. I'm gonna warn you. I'm telling you, Democrats, you're gonna fuck around and find out. Let Trump sit up here and say he gonna give $2 to reparations. Let him just say, you know what? Let me go here. You don't understand what we're saying. And black folks, we're kind of waiting for our call because there really is no black person in the election. Let Trump say he's doing some reparations. Let Trump say he's thinking about it. Because at the end of the day, the things that Trump is going through, the things that you guys are putting him through, I don't care what you think about this man. It changes a person. White folks, there's more white folks in prison than black folks. You just don't want to admit it. There's more white folks on welfare than black folks. You just don't want to admit it. There's more white women at home in bad relationships getting their ass beat every damn day than black women. You just don't want to admit it. Yeah, they killing black folks out there in America. That gun violence, that police is, but you know what? This white boy tried to kill his white president. So we're more identical than you think. And Democrats, you better wake up. You're going to fuck around and find out. Because it's easier for me to change a racist to not be a racist than to change a pussy into being a man. So unless you're going to show me some come mess with us, Korea, come mess with us, Russia stuff, I'm undecided. Sorry. I'm not even going to think about answering until after the debates. Because I've already seen him already debate Kamala. I'm just saying. Maybe because her white man at the house, her husband's white, maybe she's a little weak towards white men. I don't know. But if she don't level up her game in this debate, no, I'm staying undecided, and it's going to be between Trump and the couch. David Youngblood is going to be in here. He's a friend of Kamala Harris. They know each other. He's a lobbyist in D.C. Who's also an attorney. David's going to be here trying to convince me to fucking vote for Kamala too. So here's David Youngblood. Tune in for this episode. Senator David Haley is probably going to be here too, but David Youngblood is going to be here. He's trying to convince me. Come tell me on the show why I should vote for this woman. Because despite, now mind you, most Americans are felons. It was the American dream to have porn stars. Why is porn so huge? So you want to tell me maybe they don't say anything in public, but you know how many white men especially done dreamed of being with porn stars, dreamed of being with that bitch. And now you see all these Epstein and all the people with Oprah and all these. So at the end of the day, who are you? So I can't even hold that against him. The counts of felonies. You know how many people? I know black people who have been put in jail for changing the value of their homes, or helping people like me raise the value of their homes, and then filing for taxes and loans and things like that during that real estate issue. So what Trump did, mind you, he had a whole damn course about it. You could have read it in the book. It ain't like it was a secret to what he was doing. Him and Robert Kiyosaki have a fucking book together talking about how they don't pay taxes. And now you surprised? They got a whole book together. It's called I Want You to Be Rich, I think. Robert Kiyosaki and Donald Trump. Go look the shit up. It's an Audible. You can read it and, you can listen to motherfucker if you're dumb. This is not new to people that have followed and known this man. And the reason why more and more black men are thinking like me is because, you know what? I'd rather deal with a racist, hick-ass motherfucking KKK member than a punk. I can make him like black people. I can be, hey, let me make you some fried chicken. Let me get some chocolate. We know how to win over people. But I can't make someone to be as strong and powerful, and he don't give a fuck. Trump don't care. You tried to kill this man, and now it's out of the news? This is an American president we're talking about here. If you're out in the world, it's not out of the news in the rest of the world. They just saw how close they can get to our president. But we ain't talking about that because it's Trump. The one comedian white guy that said that next time I hope you don't miss, I'm glad they canceled your ass, because in the day, I don't wish death on nobody. We didn't wish death on, we ain't tried to assassinate no president since Lincoln. We are not your problem. And now Trump sees it ain't us. You telling me that a white man got his fucking ear blown off or cut? I don't care if the motherfucker threw water in his face. And it wasn't a nigga. It wasn't a Mexican. I don't think he was gay. I don't think he was. So now you think that Trump isn't having realizations in his real life about how it ain't us. It's them. And if you watch my episode about how we all niggas now, this is what we're talking about. Black men, you guys, we used to lead our households. We used to lead our men and our women and our families and our kids. We like a man that can take a gunshot like 50 cents. He didn't really get shot, but you know what I'm saying. And keep on going. He didn't flinch at that point. I have seen Biden fall downstairs and not get up as good as Trump got up. So when that happened, and when I saw there was a white boy, I said, thank God it wasn't black. He got 25 brownie points from me. And this commercial, I must say, I showed you Kamala's too, but this one made me a proud American, because it was like we. It wasn't about them. It wasn't about those. It was about us and how we are going to. So anyway, you guys, thank you. Any comments? They all came up. Everybody's cool. You guys stay tuned, because let's go this route together. We black and we undecided. If you are Republican and you are watching this, chime in and tell me why I should vote and why more and more black men should vote for Trump or stay home in the couch. Because the Kamala Harris is they're going to be. Let me tell you one thing before I leave out of here too. The reason why I'm not showing a lot of Kamala Harris content, the reason why you saw that we were going to work with the Democrats abroad organizations and all the different groups, they don't want to support us. Yeah, they had 50,000 people sign up to volunteer for Kamala Harris. We niggas, we sick of being slaves too. You want me to have a 2-hour show for Kamala Harris, which I'm going to oblige you and do. That's why David's coming in from D.C. to be on the show. But I got to pay for it myself. You see these fucking lights in here? Staff, internet, systems. This is not my house. This is a real fucking building on the street, studio, with a fucking team that needs to eat and drink. But every time you want us to support you, Democrats, we're black. We're supposed to, and we're supposed to do it for free. They don't tell you guys that. Business guys like me. You hear Roland Martin and all these guys begging for money from Democrats because they think that we owe them. Yeah, I heard you raise $200 million, Kamala. I'm not going to get none of that. 50,000 views, shares, likes, support of my Trump commercial post video. 500 for you, Kamala. What are we supposed to do? And by law, as media, I got to be fair between Republicans, Democrats, and whoever the hell else comes in. I can't show you and not show the other. But when it comes down to it, you want us, you want the minority vote, you want the black vote, you want to win against Trump, but you don't pay. You pay all your friends, all your celebrities, all these elite black people. But all the regular niggas like us should do it for free, do it for likes, do it because of what Lincoln did, who was a Republican, by the way. But you always refer to social stuff, freeing the slaves, and we're drinking water fountains and all, which is okay. But remember, everybody can drink in water fountains in America now, not just black folks. Everybody can get a job in America now, not just black folks. All these migrants coming to America now because of what black folks fought for, not just black folks, which is okay. I don't mind it. But you need to understand too, that's why it's hard for us to help. Even if we want to help, you don't support the black community with dollars. So we're supposed to ignore the Republicans, vote for Democrats, and fund it and work for free and knock on doors for free and volunteer for free. For what? And I don't want to say anything about the migrant situation because I'm pretty much a migrant my ass around the world myself. I don't blame anybody for that. But if you want us to, I'm talking about us black American men, us expat voters, some over 9 million expat, that means absentee ballot voters. For the most part, all of us can vote, unless you're too young. That means your family can vote, though. That's not including military. We're undecided because at the end of the day, we like a fighter. And we believe it's easier for us to pull, because I'm telling you this too, before I'm sorry, I keep extending. The deal with Black American, the contract with Black America, the Republicans met him on that. I don't mention his name, but you know what I'm talking about. Republicans met. These videos we're supporting, Republicans are supporting. And I'm just saying, and when it comes to business, Democrats, fine. If you want me to do more Democratic content, then you need to buy some fucking ads. You can buy them in my Black Kansas City magazine. That's Black Kansas City mag.com. Support that. Expats, the PhilippinesMagazine.com. Support that. Go to KrimAntonio.com and contact me directly if you want some pack. Do that. But you need to show me with your money and your content why I need to do it. Don't just expect us, especially when I'm telling you, racist or not. Trump got the hell up. He put up his fist. I told y'all that was going to be the money shot. And then now the fact that you're sweeping it under the rug. There was an assassination attempt on an American president on American soil. And now you have jumped over to Kamala. And I'm going to tell you this too. All you Democrats who criticize me for being undecided, answer me this question. You literally cussed me out from DC about my shows on Undecided. And if you can look at also our expat, our voters guidebooks, where we showed Trump and Biden in the same voters guide, not just the Democrat. But then when Biden stepped down, which all I was saying was he was too damn old. But when he said he was too damn old and stepped down, now all of a sudden you're cool with it and you just jump 135% behind Kamala Harris with your money and your volunteerism. I thought you were about Biden. How did you flip-flop? So it wasn't really Biden. You're just voting Democrat. And now you're excited because she's a blackish girl and she's raising money. But mind you, she didn't have enough money when she went against Trump and she lost that election. And I'm not saying anything against Kamala. Black men, we look at things a little bit more pragmatically. If I was in a fucking fight, not good times make soft men. Okay? Hard times make hard men. If I was in a fight, I want to be next to Trump. It could be a fight at a bar. And I'm going to tell you too, if you widen the camera, did you see anybody duck down at that shooting? Did you see anybody run? Did you hear anybody scream? They stood their fucking ground. We watching, black folks is watching. Because you know what? We would do the same damn thing. And I believe that what's happening is, and Democrats, I'm saying it, you're going to fuck around and find out, Trump and Trumpers are finding out more about what black folks been saying. How they come for you. How, whether it was they scaled the walls, whether it was a tourist attraction, but January 6th, they put all y'all in jail, the same as black folks and when we used to protest. Now you see how it feels. And I believe something the Democrats are missing is that we are more and more beginning to relate more and more with each other. Because those white folks, Trump and Trumpers, are starting to see what we've been saying that people in power do, because he is not a politician. Whether you like him or not, that's not his world. And to see the white on white crime that y'all doing with Trump, changing our game. Changing the game. You cannot wipe the fact that a U.S. might assassinate him last week. I don't hear no investigation. I ain't seen the shooter's family. I haven't seen the FBI, nothing. And I believe that you weren't ready. I believe that he wasn't supposed to miss. I believe that you had planned that this would all be done, and then you would just swoop, and then Biden would be here, and then Kamala was your probably Hillary too, for that matter. I wouldn't be surprised if I bring her ass back. But y'all, I'm not saying anything against these women. I want a woman. I think it'd be awesome. But I'm undecided about this particular one at this particular time until I see how she does with Trump. Because, like I said, I know Trump can handle every president, every king, everybody around the world. I know he could handle them. Physically, in person, mentally, not behind attorneys, not behind protocol, not behind, no. Front and center. And when they went to assassinate, is that we saw he's a president who will stand his ground. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate that. You guys, first of all, we got a great water here, you guys. Studio water is coming out. Get healthy. I'm trying to drink more water, y'all. You know I drink liquor at the show usually, and we have coffee. But drink some water, be healthy, hydrate, you guys. We're drinking alkaline water here. But of course, Black Wellness Coffee is amazing. So grab some of you guys. If you're in the Philippines, it's available nationwide. Black, hand roasted, hand grind, hand picked, all that stuff. Healthy, great goodness, Black Wellness Coffee. Thank you guys. We're all done. See you next time, you guys. That's for everybody. We love you, and I'm undecided. Sorry. Prove me wrong, David, when you come to the show. Prove me wrong.
We in the Philippines, baby. Black Wellness, you guys, Freedom Blend. If you guys are one of those amazing Ultimate Philippines affiliates, you guys, you want to be a brand ambassador, hit me up because Black Wellness Freedom Blend is available. It's hazelnut, it's goodness, it's beautiful, all natural, all wonderful, Philippine farmed, hand roasted, hand picked. Okay, you guys, this coffee is to die. Strains completely easy. In the strainer that I use every day here at the studio, y'all, I apologize, but I use my little strainer. I'm saving the environment. I don't waste paper, y'all. This is hand ground, hand roasted goodness. It's healthy, you guys. It strains so easy. It's so smooth. You can drink it black like it's supposed to be. That's the healthiest way for you to boost your immune system, to boost your semen, to boost all your great antioxidants. But I like a little bit of sugar. And when you use sugar, people, use raw sugar and use real cream, not brown sugar, white cancer sugar. And if you need some more like me, grab raw sugar. You know the coffee's good when it blends so easy, when it mixes all together so easy like this. That's how you know it's real. It's not synthetic. Okay, grab you some of this, you guys. Health is a big deal, and we're proud to be available in the Philippines nationwide. Some of this wellness in every single drop, y'all. This is it, available in the Philippines, you guys. You know it's good, baby. But get you some of this Black Wellness Blend, you guys, nationwide in the Philippines. Celebrating Black History Month, you guys. The Freedom Blend celebration now available nationwide in the Philippines. Get you some hand-picked, all-natural, organic hazelnut, baby.